Yo, what's up, Botoligans? Back again ke sesi Ask Pangeon Podcast minggu ini. Seperti biasa, di sesi ini lo bisa nanya pertanyaan apa aja. Kalau bisa tentang bola, kalau bisa lucu, ke penulis bola kita, Pangeran Sian. Seperti biasa, Bung Pangenya udah ada di studio kami, Cengila Studio. What's up, Pang? So, seperti biasa, jendela pertanyaannya dibuka setiap hari Senin jam 10 sampai jam 5 sore dengan hashtag AskPange. Sayang sekali, gue ngecek minggu ini hashtagnya masih AskPangeon Podcast, agak kepanjangan, but we'll tell our social media admin later on. So, Pang, udah ada beberapa pertanyaan gue kumpulin, and I think they're pretty decent, ya. So let's try them out. Rama Rahman at Raceng X Racong. Why do people name their Twitter accounts like this, man? What the fuck? Oke, kalau Celtic jadi ke BPL, kira-kira mereka bakal bisa bersaing sama Big Four atau?
No, of course not.
Of course not. And why is that? Why are you saying that with so much vindication?
Bahkan buat gue suka Celtic itu.
You do?
Gue anggap sebagai tim kedua gue, tapi
tim kedua. Oke.
No, buat mid table aja menurut gue nggak susah. Menurut gue mereka bakal struggling buat degradasi sih menurut gue.
Really that bad?
Iya. Celtic menurut gue sih nggak ada oke-okenya sih.
Okay, well that was.
Menurut gue the whole SPL gitu Liga Scotland ini sih mana.
So it's like the shit.
Itu just for the passion.
Okay.
Gitu. Tapi buat kualitasnya sih.
Kevin at Atem Kevin. Pang, karena sekarang lagi UN, buat yang belum ketunda, siapa pemain yang cocok jadi pengawas ujiannya?
Pengawas ujian nasional.
Pengawas UN.
Kalau berdasarkan kemampuan, Claudio Gentile.
Claudio Gentile. And why is that?
Lo kalau tahu gimana Claudio Gentile ngikutin Maradona pas Piala Dunia 82,
yang bajunya
I think yang diikutin sampai badannya robek gitu. Itu baru namanya man-to-man marking gitu. Dan kalau lagi di ujian, pengawas ujian lo bukan cuma zonal marking gitu, man-to-man marking gitu, tempelin kemana-mana, nggak bisa keluar, nggak bisa nyontek, nggak bisa lihat kanan kiri. Itu baru pengawas namanya.
Speaking of Claudio Gentile, lo pernah denger cerita yang Kevin Keegan, gue lupa tahun berapa tepatnya, yang dia menang pemain terbaik, gue lupa dunia apa?
Dia di
Eropa.
Hamburg kan mainnya.
Iya di Hamburg, yang pas dia mau maju, dia diselengkat sama Gentile. Have you ever heard of that? So even ketika nggak lagi main bola masih
itu kayak ada lagi kayak si Gentile lagi nge-marking siapa sepanjang permainan, ditarik mulu celana sama bajunya. Itu dikasih beneran baju sama dia. Beneran nih, kalau mau baju gue udah ambil aja gitu. Gentile lo kalau nggak tahu kalau dia Gentile siapa, Google aja, lo cek di YouTube. Gentile Maradona itu bener-bener
pemain paling hard ya.
Itu bener-bener kayak bayangannya di mana-mana sih, diikutin sih di Google aja.
Egi Pratama, Pang, menurut lo pemain sepak bola mana yang punya Twitter? If you follow any dan pengen banget lo block.
Rio Ferdinand.
Rio Ferdinand.
Nyampah, capek gue aja.
Why? But he's a player of your favorite club, the mighty Manchester United.
I'm not obliged to like his Twitter gitu kan. Kamu lihat lah Twitter Rio Ferdinand gitu kan.
Yeah, I don't follow him. Jadi
the way he brands himself.
Iya, kenapa? What's wrong with it? Aren't a lot of United fans like him? Enggak.
I like Rio Ferdinand as a player, but as a human being, I think he's a bit of a cunt.
A bit of a cunt? Why so? That's harsh.
I just don't like his his approach to everything gitu.
What do you make
apart from being a good defender gitu. If I were not a Man United fan, I would hate him.
And you would be happy ketika dia ditimpuk pakai koin.
Iya. So makanya gue bilang bola tuh masalah perspektif gitu. Lo suka timnya apa enggak? Kalau gue suka timnya, oke, Rio Ferdinand is forgivable. Kalau gue nggak suka timnya, is unforgivable. It's as easy as that.
It's all about perspective.
Perspective. It's all about.
Fagan Susanto, FF Susanto, kalau lo dikasih kesempatan buat ngelatih satu klub, siapa 3 pemain yang lo pingin banget ada di tim lo? Nah, ini boleh gue edit sedikit ya? Boleh. Selain Messi sama Ronaldo.
Gue juga nggak akan jawab itu sih.
Ya, I know, just to
kan
make
hipster
sure.
Nggak bisa habis gitu. Harus yang lain-lain.
Just make it sure.
Oke, 3 pemain ya.
Nggak boleh ada Busquets juga.
Nggak boleh ada Busquets juga. Oke, gue pengen Mesut Ozil satu. Ozil soalnya nggak tahu, gue dari pertama kali ngeliat dia pas masih di Schalke I think.
Bremen. He was sebelumnya.
Iya, kan kayak gitu. Gue suka sih sama Ozil. Menurut gue playmaker zaman sekarang yang perpaduan antara playmaker zaman dulu sama zaman sekarang yang bukan cuma fisiknya doang tapi ada juga skillnya dan bisa involve sama team play sih Ozil gitu satu.
Okay.
Selain bahwa dia basically juga hipster, lo bisa nge-google gambar keyword Ozil hipster, dia pakai jaket kuning men sepanjang lutut, gua nggak mau google aja sendiri.
Iya lo
jaket kuning lutut. Sepanjang lutut, pakai jeans digulung sampai selutut juga jeansnya, pakai boot kaos kaki sampai selutut, lo bayangin aja tuh kayak gimana.
That sounds really
dan lo kombinasikan sama mukanya dia yang kayak Nemo tuh.
Jadi jaket kuning sampai
kira-kira selutut, pakai jeans panjang digulung sampai selutut.
So it's basically celananya selutut, baju selutut juga.
Yes, ya.
Apa bayangan gue kayak Madeline yang itu.
Anyway, oke, itu satu. Kedua ya Toure.
Ya Toure. Oh ya, definitely.
Ya Toure. Ya well, gue nggak perlu ngejelasin kenapa.
Iya, because he goes to people ya.
Yang ketiga Joey Barton.
Joey Barton. Why is that?
Biar seru aja sih. Biar ada teman buat ngomongin filsuf ya. Dunia gitu, dari mulai Nietzsche sampai Che Guevara gitu kan di quote semua sama dia kan, teman ngobrol aja sih. And he's a bit of a cunt as well.
You need a cunt in your team. Reza at Love Catenaccio, walaupun avatarnya Daniel Eiger. Bola total. Seandainya lo gay, Pang. By the way, are you straight or are you gay?
I'm straight.
Okay, you're straight.
But being being considered as a gay potentially, I take it as a compliment.
Really?
Yes.
Because when a guy says you're handsome, it's
because if you're straight and somebody says you could be a gay, that means that
you're really handsome.
Either you dress well, you properly treat yourself with the so it's I take it as a compliment.
Okay. Well, anyway, buat si Love Catenaccio, well, Pang is straight, but okay, so jadi gini Pang.
Wait. Dia nama komputernya apa?
Love Catenaccio.
Terus
tapi avatarnya Daniel Eiger.
Enggak, dia nanya gue gay apa enggak, bukan kan?
No. Okay. Just messing with you.
Enggak, soalnya gue pengen membuat hubungan antara Catenaccio dan gay, cuman kayak trying to break down your something on it. Never mind.
Okay, break down your wall. Coming out. Seandainya lo gay, siapa pemain bola yang bakal jadi fantasy lo?
Okay.
I know my answer, but
gue akan mencoba menjawab selain Oliver Giroud sih, karena itu orang sebelum coba yang lain. Guti Hernandez, I think.
Guti Hernandez,
ya.
Why Guti?
Well, kalau Guti cewek menurut gue he's kind of cute menurut gue.
Okay, so he would be the bottom and
did you know that Guti Hernandez itu pernah ada skandal di I think di Marca atau di salah satu koran Spanyol lah. He dated transgender.
Yeah. I think I've heard that.
I think Guti atau mungkin Sergio Ramos mungkin because he look like
he's a bit woman-like.
Jessica Alba.
Iya. I mean ketika lo lihat dari belakang gimana sih? Ada yang rambutnya nggak panjang,
nggak gondrong.
You know?
Wait a minute.
Maybe you had someone dark atau?
Someone dark. Oh, Michael Essien man. The way he grinded over siapa namanya itu? CEO-nya Chelsea siapa? Yang cewek? Eva something?
Carnero.
Lihat nggak pas dia abis menang Champions League?
Yeah.
Pas lawan Munchen itu kan, and then Essien-nya grinding upon si Eva Carnero nya kayak. This one hell of a.
You wanna be humped like
shape.
Okay. Ada lagi atau that's the end of your gay list? Your gay fantasy list.
How about you?
I mean, you already know my answer, right? I mean, there's only one.
Come on, man. Don't be such a
one man
monogamous.
Yo, one man to rule them all. So yeah, I mean, you already know my answer.
I was about to say one ring tour, but it doesn't sound right. So let's leave it there.
So anyway, those are the 5 questions buat Ask Pange minggu ini. Do you have a favorite question?
No, just pick it.
Really, Gunther? Do you want as the boss? By the way, our boss is off the camera. No, it's because you don't have any money. Oh my God, cheap bastard! So gimana?
Having a winner this edition, I don't know. I don't know. You should come up with a better question maybe. Okay
guys, sayang sekali mungkin karena lagi bawaan dari edisi Football Hipster di podcast Botol Weekly, Pange lagi jual mahal, so we have no best questions buat sesi ini. Still, bisa jadi next week akan ada hadiah cash, so don't forget setiap Senin jam 10 sampai jam 5 sore untuk ask your questions ke Pange via Twitter dengan hashtag AskPange. And so that's it for this week's edition. Thank you Pange udah hadir.
Alright man.
Oke, and jangan lupa stay ahead of the game.